All right, this is awesome. This is the stuff I love. Okay, here we go. Hey guys, on today's Garden Chat, we connect with Katie over at ballhort.com, who is out on the West Coast this week for spring trials. That's right, spring trials. So, what the heck is spring trials? Who attends this? And how do I get in? Well, there's a lot to that. And today you will get the scoop, plus be one of the first to see what is new for the home gardener in 2017 and 18. So here we go. Take it away, Katie.
Hi, I'm Katie Rotella here at California Spring Trials at the Ball Stop in Santa Paula. And I'm showing you a peek behind the scenes at what's new for 2018. So when we design spring trials, we want to make sure that the plants, because they have to last, in the California in our trials for longer than about 9 days, because we do take photography afterwards too. So there's both indoor and outdoor spaces. So the warmer season, so these are petunias. Here's Night Sky that we introduced last year and people will find in stores this year. And here's its sister for 2018 is Pink Sky. So it has that kind of constellation bloom, the speckles in just a bright pink color. But these are obviously petunias, so they're warmer season. They need less of this spring trial, cool season weather. So the greenhouse is full of everything that needs the warmth. So you'll find our geraniums, our cannas, a lot of our calibrachoas, and we separate them by breeding company so that our guests know when they're looking at a certain plant that which breeder they would be interested in. So right now we're in the Selecta 1 area. And then I'll kind of zoom on through back to Burpee, which has a great display of vegetables. So it's flowers, it's perennials, it's roses this year with star roses and plants. So we've got some great new, it looks like a garden center, really. Like people can come here and shop if they but we want to show our customers who are our greenhouses how this would be merchandised in stores. So we've got brand new pots and brand new introductions. Here's one of my favorites. This is the Dragon Roll Shishito Pepper, which will be available as a plant transplant next year in stores, but you can order seed from W. Atlee Burpee now. But it's a great way to kind of show collections and the breadth of all of the varieties that a greenhouse would be able to order from for next year.
Wow. Gorgeous.
And then you kind of, it's pretty seamless. You just walk on through. We've got little seating areas for people to have little quick meetings, write down an order, hopefully, be really excited about, converting over to some new genetics. And then you're into a whole new separate area. These are the vegetative ball floor plant items. So look at how pretty these little Fiesta Olay double impatiens.
Wow. Gorgeous.
Rainbow wall of compact calibrachoa. So these are the kinds that, there's 3 different sizes. There's the really vigorous ones, then there's ones for baskets. And then you've got these great little tablescapes. So you could talk over them. You put them right in the center of your patio table and you can talk right over them. They don't get too stretchy or leggy. They just mound up for you.
Nice.
And that is conga.
Conga.
Yep.
Didn't there used to be a coleus named Conga or Kong or something?
There's a Kong coleus, with a K. Okay. And that's a seed coleus for the shade. So when you're looking for something to replace something in the shade, those are excellent. This is a display that's getting a lot of selfies at our trials this year. This is a climbing ipomea, so sweet potato vine.
Wow.
And normally a sweet potato vine goes downward, and it's your trailer. But here is a little teepee of sweet potato going north, going way up. So even the vines that are at the top are still going tall. Look at this guy down here. He's doing like a U-turn. He doesn't want to go down. He wants to go up. So you don't have to train this one to climb a trellis. It does it all on its own.
Look at that. Oh, my word. Now, is that a new variety or is that the traditional potato vine that we all know?
That is, it's a traditional ipomea, but it's an untraditional habit. So you've got it growing up. So it's the first climbing or vining ipomea. It's called Solar Tower. Solar Tower has a sister called Solar Power, which is a little bit more of a filler. So when you don't want your Ipomoea to trail out of the basket, sometimes they get too long and they'll tip over a combination plant. You just need something to stay put. So you get the same leaf structure, so great colors and leaves, but it's a great little filler. So here it is in a Solar Tower in a combo. Wow, right there.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's a great filler.
How exciting.
It
now,
is
once
lots
again,
of
we won't be able to get these until next year, right?
Right. This is the best part about spring trials is it's a great way to get a sneak peek of all of the new introductions that the greenhouses will be buying starting in May, as late as next January, and then growing for customers next spring. It gives them the year to kind of trial them themselves, see what works in their area. You might see a few of these out in retail stores as tests, but nothing on the large scale until next year.
Okay.
These are all of the Trixie. Yep. This is always a great spot for people to take pictures as well, because we're finding a lot of regionality in the colors that people prefer. So lots of the blues down south in like the Texas area. And someone told me they like the blues in Texas because it reminds them of water, where, well, maybe up until this year they hadn't gotten too much of. So the blues and the purples do really well. While in the Southwest, you've got more of these hot tropical colors.
Gorgeous.
And then this beautiful coral, which is really fashionable right now. You've got this Lascar verbena. It's got an eye, a darker eye. A little bit of salmon and coral kind of mixed in together. This is called Who Knew New Orleans. I really like this one this year.
Oh, that is so cool. I love it. So these all came from like a local grower, right? They put this together for you, or grew them.
The facilities that we're in are actually owned by Pan American Seed.
Okay.
So any day of the year when I open up this door, these would be filled with benches and trials. So you might just see a lot of green or small little selection trials. But around this time of year, we clear those two out and we turn them into these display showcases. So besides the California Spring Trials, this is a working facility. A lot of the seed varieties were grown here, but a lot of the ball floor plants and the vegetative items are from a different facility or grown separately and brought in for trials.
Wow. This is
the first
cool.
year. This is the first year that Star Roses and Plants is going to be displaying with Ball Horticultural Company. We had to purchase them. They're out of West Grove, Pennsylvania, the makers of the Knockout Rose and the Drift Roses. And they've just added Bushel and Berry. They purchased Brazelberries last year.
Oh, wow.
So this is this is what you'll be finding in stores this year.
Nice. Oh, these are great berries.
This is what I love about them too.
No, it's third-party breeders.
So this is what you would do. You'd kind of live with your blueberries right on your patio.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, they are gorgeous.
And they make it really easy. You can almost, if we give it a couple days, you might be able to pick a blueberry.
I love it. So what people are seeing there, if people aren't familiar, our audience isn't familiar with spring trials, is the growers, garden centers come and they check out what you have new and hopefully they buy it for their garden center, right?
Yeah, this is our chance to kind of really convince them that they need to grab a new improvement or look at their assortment and find a way to fit new items on their bench. Put something on a rack in a garden center. So this might even look like, your local mass retailer. You might find all these perennials rolling into your stores pretty soon. But then there's also these new ones. So you'll see, existing varieties here. But then you'll go over, and this is brand new. This is Rockin' Red, a dianthus that has such a strong red color.
Look at that.
And it's zone hardy to, I think, zone 4.
Wow.
So you can enjoy it.
Gorgeous.
All right, I'm going to take you inside to see Pan American Seed. This is their home base. And we've got some beautiful, beautiful items in here too. I'll show you some of my favorites. They're kind of little sleeper items, I think. This one is an ornamental oregano called kirigami.
Nice.
So it has a very soft oregano scent when you kind of wisp it around. But look at this little trail of like a slinky.
Oh, I know. Look at that.
You got quite a, here, I'll pick one up from the ground here. We got like that. So you get a mix of greens and pinks. And that's not an edible oregano, but very fragrant for either a basket or for a tablescape.
Wow. That's
And then
oregano.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Flowering
Gorgeous.
oregano.
Cool. You've got a crowd there already. Look at that.
We do for a Sunday morning. We're doing pretty good.
I love it.
Then we're going to go over to our plug and play area. Plug and play is a combination program that we put together for the growers to trial plants at retail that mix well together and perform in the garden. So we took the guesswork out of what to put together. But one of the things that the program manager did was mix edibles with flowers. So this one is called Lunch Date. It's got a marigold, a patio baby eggplant, and basil.
Oh, that is so cool.
And you'd put this whole thing on your patio and enjoy the fruit, and then you've got the marigolds as well. We even did it with some tomatoes. This one is called Italian Bistro. So a petunia with a red tomato and parsley.
Yum. Oh, it's gorgeous. I can't wait till next year.
Next year, right? Oh, you have to wait, but
No.
it's always exciting to see what's coming.
Oh, look at that.
Here's
So
another one. This
cool.
one's called Cantina Heat. So it has a blue petunia, a yellow marigold, and these will be red hot peppers.
Wow. Those are great combos.
Yep, it's take and go. It's mixing your edibles. You know, if you don't have a lot of space, but you want it to be pretty, but also taste good, why not mix them together?
I love it. Look at that.
We're coming into wave. Everybody loves wave. And we don't have new colors in petunias this year, but what we do have are new color combos. So these are our standards, standalone varieties, but look what happens when you start mixing them together. You get something in this pink and red. This one is called Sweetheart.
Cute.
And then I heard from the product manager that the red and yellow for guys has been a really big hit. We're seeing a lot of flags go in this one. It's called Mad About Red.
Wow. It's gorgeous. And those spread pretty good, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll get a nice big trailing basket, hanging over your arbor or your hanging basket area, or if you put that in the ground, you've got a beautiful bed ready to go.
Nice. Oh, how exciting.
And then for people who want something dramatic in their landscape, you can see in the back we've got this kind of setup where we show a whole landscape setting, but then we fill it in with the smaller pots of megawatt. This is an interspecific begonia that fills in super fast, and the flowers hang right above the foliage. So you don't have them too pendulous like with dragon wing. This one hangs above the foliage for a really good show.
Wow.
We've got bronze leaf as well as green leaf. So you can see that here's the green, and then here's the bronze, a nice little dramatic coloring there. Wow. And these fill in really big, so you've got massive, massive baskets. You can put this at your entryway, and if that's all the color you can get, then you've got this all season long. It takes sun, it takes shade. So if the sun goes behind your house, you still got beautiful color.
Yeah. Those are gorgeous.
And then probably one more thing that's brand new for us. Pan American Seed is getting into the pepper market. So we made a purchase recently with the shares with a Danish company called Xplant. And they do ornamental peppers. So these are hot peppers that you don't eat, but could be brought indoors. They've got multicolors. So here's one that's, I love this one. It's golden black. And it's called Zamora Yellow. So Bruins fans or Pittsburgh Steelers fans or Pirate fans, these do best in August. So, hey, that's preseason. So go for it. Start decorating your house with your school colors.
Right. We have a local high school that has those colors as
well. Black and gold. That was my high
Yeah.
school, was black and gold, the Go Tigers, right? So
ours is
Now-
yellow jackets.
Yellow Jackets, yes.
Yeah.
So you go from the ones that you can't eat, like these ornamental chilies, different shapes, from little like Christmas light styles to more like the Medusa style, your chili circles. Now you can actually have edible snacking peppers on your kitchen counter. You just need a sunny window, and you can still manage to get, a snacking pepper.
Nice.
So hey, I'm edible. This one's called Snack Orange. So you've got a nice, it's either a stuffer or you eat it fresh. If you want a little bit more heat, this one's called Hot Banana.
Nice.
Hot Fajita has some great color. It goes from yellow to green to orange. And these are all edibles. So for the folks who want to make sure that they've got fresh eating in their kitchen, but they don't have an outdoor space, or we all have those folks who don't know where to put a pepper or don't have space in the ground, you can grow them right in your house.
Look at that. I'd have those in every window.
I know, I would too. Right, I got my hots over here and my sweets over there.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Everybody loves Gerberas. These are great little impulse items or florists and great gift items. These Gerbera daisies come in so many different colors. So we got some great hot and shocking and then the neutrals over on the side.
Nice.
We're looking for like that gateway to get the next generation, or the people with a little less space, to kind of get them interested in flowers as well. So why not put some on your counter or in your office?
Look at that. That's a great plant. I had somebody recently share one that looked really sad on the GardenChat group. I wondered, I'm almost wondering, maybe they just didn't water it enough, because they like to be watered.
The Gerberas? They need a little care. Or when the flower starts to go, it's best to kind of remove it so that it gets the next flush.
Right.
So that's
oh my goodness. This looks beautiful. It's like a little heaven in there.
Yep.
How cool is that?
More perennials in the back, new items for gardeners who have a little bit more space and are in the right zone. Mm-hmm. Anywhere from tropical areas like the 8s and 7s to the more northern. My garden's a zone 5, so some of the new ones work and some of them are going to be annuals.
Nice.
This one's called Dream Area.
I love the containers you use for those. That teal aqua, very pretty.
Yeah, this aqua color is it's a great way to show off this lavender. I mean, together right there. It's a little sunny. Kind of see it. That's Daydream.
Gorgeous.
Some more landscape dianthus. A little bit of a border plant, but look at this little double bloom it's got. It's called Pink Pom Pom.
Cute. Hot pink. I love it.
This corner here is always our butterfly and hummingbird magnet. These are all salvias. Blue Marvel, the new Rose Marvel, and some Salvia greggii called Mirage. And there's a little hummingbird that'll come probably in the next half hour or so and just chase everyone away, because this is his feeding ground. And everyone tries to capture him on camera.
Of course.
We should name him. We should name him something. He comes every year. So then our experts get to talk with their customers. They get to ask all the important questions to make good decisions for the rest of the year.
Look at that. Lots of plants. How many plants do you think you have there?
Introduction-wise, we have over 300 introductions. Plant-wise, I don't even know, because we fill with so many kind of standby and like last year's plants as well, to kind of people didn't make it every year. So uptick is from last year, but people will be seeing it in stores this year.
Look at that, and it loves the sun, right?
Yeah. This is another one that bees and butterflies just flock to. It's a native to North America, the tick seed family.
Nice. Oh, those are gorgeous. Nice and compact, huh?
Yep. And then people like to eat as well. So when you come into Spring Trials, you come in through registration. So you come in this way. There's tables set up for lunches. And then this is your registration table, and the ladies take care of you, get you a badge, get you a book. It's like your little guidebook to everything that you need. We have everything from little red vines and some chocolates and pens and sunblock and hats in case you need it. Right. You got to, a lot of us are, from the Midwest, and we've been struggling with winter and indoors.
Yeah.
And so we have to make sure that when you come to this intense, beautiful skyline, that you're not overdoing it, because you get so excited about the plants and you're looking down or through your camera that you don't realize that you're burning, or that you haven't drunk anything in 3 hours and you need to take a break. So we make it really easy for them to just rest up too.
Look at that. Ah, wonderful. So much fun.
It is.
Now, you guys, where are you located in California? Southern?
We're in the southern part of California, about an hour north of LA, in a town called Santa Paula. It is very near Ventura, California as well. There's a state beach, Bonaventura State Beach. So we're just a few minutes there, a little bit more in like a valley between two mountains. Let's see if I can get a shot of our view. So you look towards, right through the trees, you can see a bit of the mountains there. Mm-hmm. Like right through there.
Yeah, how gorgeous.
And it's a great place to grow avocados and salads and strawberries. So a lot of year-round manufacturing or growing happens here. It's a great place to get a lot of trials done.
Totally. How fun.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so much fun. Are you excited?
It is. It's like summer camp for me every year. You know, you come back, you see some folks who you only see once a year. We have such a global company at Ball that some of our folks in the Netherlands or Denmark, this is really the only time I get to say hey and give them a hug. So it's a great homecoming, and everybody's just really excited to get started on the next season of introductions.
That's so cool. I don't think people realize that, like what the horticulture industry does for the state of California this time of year. I mean, literally, people internationally are coming to check out the new flowers.
Just to come for the new flowers, up and down the coast, all the way to like Monterey. So the folks will either start north or south and just drive all the way up, changing different hotels, eating at local restaurants, going to the beach, taking a break. But they get a lot of work done too.
Yeah.
We pretty much take over the town of Ventura when we come. You know, Ball's got a pretty big force. There's about 10 breeding companies here today at our facility. Some only show maybe their stuff at their facility, and others kind of group together to have like a one-stop shop.
Wow. Look at this.
Yes.
How exciting. It's almost as good as being there. Although I would like to be there.
I'll send some sunshine your way. I hope everybody's enjoying their spring. And it's just encouraging to know that new things are coming, exciting things are coming. There's even some outdoor vegetable areas here. We went inside to Burpee to see what the retail Burpee will see. But I got to show you this couple All-America Selections winners. You know, they've been trialing these for many years.
Great.
So we have two new peppers called Aji Rico. Let's see if I can find. It's a little green. This is Aji Rico. It's a hot pepper. Nice. And it has. These are from Peru and Bolivia, like genetics from Peru and Bolivia, and it has kind of a florally citrus scent to it. We've been making some hot sauce, and people during our happy hour, and people are just eating it up. And then this is Mad Hatter. It looks like a spaceship. And so it's got a little, or like a turtle. Someone said like a little turtle. This will ripen. You can eat this green. It'll get a little bit bigger, but you can eat it green, and then red, it gets really sweet as well. So this one's a specialty pepper called Mad Hatter.
Look at that.
And
now
then,
those are more, those get pretty big. I mean, but you can still put, you can put them in a container, right?
These actually, no. I mean, I can step back a bit. You can see how a typical pepper stays put. This one's quite large.
Oh, wow. That's
so
cool.
You got to give it some space, but hey, you'll get a bumper crop of some really unique fruits and flavors.
That's so cool.
Another one that's really interesting is this. It's called Candy Cane Red, but it's striped. It's a striped pepper. So here's the green, and a cream stripe goes down the side, and this will ripen to a red. So at any stage of harvesting, your plate would have stripes and solids and all different in-between colors. The foliage is even variegated, so it's ornamental to look at as well. So you've got these kind of like cream underlay, a little bit of striping in the leaves, and then your fruit itself.
Gorgeous. That's a pretty plant.
That is a pretty plant. And that one will stay put. So you can do, this is about its regular size.
Okay. Nice. I would put that in a window box. I would.
And pair it with some cream, kind of nemesia or something else edible, like maybe some pansies, and
Oh yeah, nasturtium or something.
eat all the way through.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, how fun. Now those won't be available till next year, once again.
Those are both winners of All America selections. So, well, the striped pepper, no, but the two Ahi Rico and Mad Hatter, because they're All America selections winner, supply is available now. So you might be able to search for those at your favorite catalog and find seed for those varieties. Otherwise, you'll definitely be able to see them in stores next year.
Nice. Oh, this is so cool. How exciting. Do you get to water? Look at all those plants.
We have such a great, amazing crew that every morning and throughout the day keep these plants hydrated. There's no wilting allowed, so we are all set with watering.
Right. I helped one year, not at Ball, but another spring trial, and did some watering. It's so much fun. Everything's fun.
It's care and maintenance and love all around.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh, you guys did a beautiful job. Look at that.
So much.
How exciting.
I think my battery is getting pretty low.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for taking the time here, Katie.
Okay, sure. Looks like it's working. If we need.
Well, that was super fun. Did you see something you liked? I know I did. Tell me about it in the comments below. Oh, I bet we both like the same thing. That dianthesis was amazing. And the peppers. I am a pepper person. How about you? So if you enjoyed this share, I hope to get a few more of our Garden Chat friends who happen to be out at spring trials this week to share with us again. So be sure to subscribe to my page here on YouTube to get the latest and connect with me over on my website, of course, at brenhaas.com. That is Haas, kind of like the avocado, only spelled different, Haas. Until next time, I hope you get out in the garden.